Are you a retiree or maybe even thinking about retirement? It's that time of year to look at your financial health. How did you do last year? Where do you need to go moving forward? I'm going to give you 7 tips on how to review your finances for the coming year. Tip 1, review your spending and your budget. Hey, where did your money go last year? Go back in, pull all of your statements, your bank account statements, your checking account statements, your savings account statements, as well as your credit cards and your credit card statements. A lot of them will give you category summaries, and review them all. You could enter them in a spreadsheet if you really wanted to do a thorough analysis. Quite frankly, you can use some of the latest AI tools to upload that information and have it summarized for you. But figure out where your money went, right? Did you overspend in areas? Do you have some subscriptions maybe that you were paying for that you weren't taking advantage of that you could easily cancel? Did you spend too much going out to eat at restaurants or on groceries or on vacation? Was your budget correct? Did you live and manage your spending to your budget? Do you need to adjust your budget as you move into the following year? So again, it's a good time to go back and reflect on where your money went. How do you need to adjust your plan and your goals for the year coming up? Tip 2, check your cash reserves. I'm not a financial planner or an expert, but they say you should have between 3 and 6 months of cash reserve on hand, meaning you've got cash money available, ideally without pulling from your investments, to help you make it through an emergency or a hard time. If you don't have that available yet, maybe start a separate savings account where you can put away $50 or $100 every week, ideally. If not, then every month, to start saving cash for that emergency. Don't touch it. It's supposed to be an emergency fund. That would help preserve your investment money without you having to make an emergency withdrawal to cover an issue that you may be having. Tip number 3, rebalance your investment portfolio. You're retired or you're going to be retiring. Do you have the right balance of money in the right funds? So are you in stocks, bonds? Do that reflection again as you move forward, and think about what risks you're willing to take or not willing to take. Some things are unpredictable. For example, the tariff issue that we went through in the early winter of 2025. How did that affect you? Were you nervous, not nervous, right? The stock market took a plunge, it came back. But were you okay with your funds and where they're at based on your age and where you're going? Not everything should be in conservative funds, right? If you don't need it for the next 20 years. So talk to your financial planner and make sure that your portfolio is set the right way. Tip number 4, make sure you take the required minimum distribution out of your 401k or IRA investments. Again, this applies if you're 73 years old, right? You need to do the right calculation and make sure you get the money pulled by, I think it's the beginning of April that year. Again, talk to your investment houses. If it's Fidelity or somebody else, they can help advise you on what that is. You can also set it up to be a standard withdrawal every year at a given time to get your RMDs in order. Tip 5, update your estate plan and beneficiaries. Hey, what changed last year? Did unfortunately somebody pass away? Maybe you got a new member in your family. Look at your estate planning, look at your wills, look at your trust, look at your power of attorneys, your medical power of attorney. Are they all still current and okay? Are the beneficiaries on all of your accounts properly set? It's worth a double check every year to make sure you've got things in order. It can be a lot of headache later on if they're not for your family members. So do the work now and check your estate planning and make sure it's correct. Think about your itemized deductions on your tax returns, right? The rules change every year. In 2026, they increased what you could take for deductions. Are you at the level where itemized deductions help you? And if not, is there something you could be doing at the end of the year that might get you there. For example, maybe your property taxes. Paying your next year's property taxes in the earlier year gives you that expense and helps add to what you could be taking for an itemized deduction to get you into that larger deduction group, and get you more money back on your taxes. So have a look at what those opportunities may offer you. Again, I'm not a tax expert, but tip number 7, you may consider Roth conversion. So do you have a traditional IRA that you could convert to a Roth? When you do that, you're going to pay taxes at albeit a lower level on your Roth. You really only want to do this if your income is to the point where it's on the lower end, not moving you into a higher tax bracket. So you could benefit if you're at a lower tax bracket and not at risk of going up, taking the hit on your income with a Roth conversion. Take a Roth IRA and convert it to a Roth IRA where it can grow tax-free and offer you that benefit in the future when your income is up and you need to make that withdrawal out of your Roth IRA. So again, talk to your financial planner about converting a regular IRA into a Roth IRA to see if it would benefit you. So there you have it, from budgeting to maybe a little bit of tax planning. These tips can help set you up for the upcoming year and help you improve your financial success. If you found this video helpful, like and subscribe. I've picked another video for you to watch. YouTube has picked a different one. Catch you in the next video.